Hi, my name is Michael Cairns from Celsius Plumbing and Heating. We're here at the Edinburgh Playhouse during the International Fringe Festival, and we're here to see a show called Valiant Heat Pump. Not sure what it's about, but let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Popcorn?
No.
I genuinely do want some, but there's none.
Oh guys, I can't wait for the show. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Do a bow.
Cheers, John.
Why is my boiler pressure low and how can I fix it? Gas boilers require a perfect balance of water and air in the system. Having stable pressure can help ensure you have heating and hot water when you need it most. Most boilers need between 1 and 1.5 bar pressure for the system to work. If the pressure drops too low, the boiler will try to work harder in order to keep things ticking over, which puts excessive demand on the system and can lead to the system locking out. The good news is that low water pressure is common and really easy to fix. It can, however, lead to forking out more of your hard-earned cash towards higher heating bills. Luckily, we are going to tell you how you can fix it. How to tell if your boiler pressure is too low. Usually, low boiler pressure comes from two main issues: bleeding radiators or a leak in the system. If your radiators are not heating properly, or you have no hot water, these are possible signs that your boiler pressure is too low. Your display may also indicate low pressure by showing a flashing light or an error code. To confirm if this is the cause, you will need to check the reading at the pressure gauge. Look for a circular gauge which is usually on the front facing of the boiler, sometimes behind a drop-down panel, and will likely have a red zone and a green zone marked. Your boiler pressure is measured in bar, so the needle should be sitting in the green zone somewhere between 1 and 1.5 bar when the boiler is off. Some boilers will vary, so it's important to check the user manual. How to fix low pressure. Most of the time, the quickest and easiest way to fix the issue is to repressurize the system, so adding more water, which you can do yourself. We recommend checking your manual first, as every boiler is different. There may be specific instructions for that make or model. When repressurizing your boiler, there are two main differences to look out for. Internal filling loop or keyed boilers, mainly found on Worcester boilers. It is a white plastic key located next to a small white plastic cube underneath your boiler. External filling loop boilers, it looks like a short braided metal hose with connectors on either end. It connects the central heating system to the main water supply. If you have a filling loop, switch your boiler off and wait for it to cool down. Find the filling loop hose, either below or beside your boiler. Check that both ends of the hose are attached, one end to the central heating system and the other to the mains water supply. The filling loop handles, or valves, should be at a 90-degree angle to the pipe. Open the valve slowly and you should start to hear water entering the system. Keep the valves open until the pressure reaches 1.5 bar, then close both valves one at a time. Switch your boiler back on. You may need to press the reset button depending on your boiler make. If you have a repressurizing key, switch off your boiler and wait for it to cool down. Underneath the boiler, there should be a concealed tray. Locate the filling key and slot. You should see the key has got two little lugs on the top and the same on the side. They fit into slots in the filling link. This is found next to a little white cube which is also under the boiler. Give the key a push until the point of the arrow is almost in line with the black plastic. Turn the key to the closed padlock sign. The key should be facing you. Gently turn the white square nut clockwise so that the water flows into the boiler. You should be able to hear this. Keep the water going until the pressure reaches 1.5 bar, then turn the nut anti-clockwise until the water stops. Turn the key back to the open padlock sign and take it out. There may be a small amount of water that comes out. This is not a problem. Turn the boiler back on. How often should you repressurize your boiler? You should only repressurize your boiler when you find that it is too low. We recommend checking the pressure every few weeks or so. If you find that you're having to depressurise the system on a regular basis, then this can indicate there is a leak somewhere in the system. If this is the case, we would advise arranging for a professional to check over your boiler. If at any point you feel you're unsure how to top up the water pressure, or if you have followed the instructions and the pressure is not increasing, we would advise you contact a GasSafe registered engineer. At Celsius, our team of dedicated boiler breakdown engineers are on hand and happy to help should you need us. If you're having boiler trouble, feel free to give us a call on 0131 258 0848. Alternatively, you can use our handy booking form by clicking the link. We can offer same-day appointments which are subject to availability. We will prioritise young families and elderly customers to help ensure we get you back up and running in no time.
My name is Robert and I'm a second year apprentice at Celsius Plumbing and Heating. I was actually an apprentice accountant. I knew that wasn't the right thing for me. I loved kind of being hands-on and problem solving, so I decided to make the change and it was the right one for me. What made me apply, it was the aspect of problem solving, different day-to-day life and meeting new people. I noticed Celsius were successful with their apprentices in the past, so it really made me want to join the team. We're at college, 2-week blocks every month or so. We are getting involved in cold water systems, hot water systems, lead work as well. Well, in my first year of my apprenticeship, it was more learning from the engineer, kind of standing behind and maybe handing tools over or going down to the van. In my second year, it's more hands-on. I'm getting more involved and doing kind of my own jobs at site. I'm also able to now kind of do my basic plumbing fixes, kind of toilet fixes and taps. I'm also getting more involved with the boilers, so piping up the boilers and soldering, and really giving everyone a helping hand. Yeah, I love the reactive maintenance. It's when we kind of fix an issue that someone's been having, possibly an emergency, and getting that sorted for them is a good feeling. Yeah, I've gained more confidence. I feel like I'm growing quite fast compared to first year. Yeah, so the team are amazing, from the office staff to the engineers. I get great training from everyone else as well. It's really hands-on. If you're looking to become an apprentice plumber, I'd say send emails out to local companies. When I applied at Celsius, I sent a video in explaining why I wanted to join the team. It made me stand out, and I think going the extra mile really helps you getting a job. I think it looks bright. I'm surrounded by great people every day, so I believe that I can work on myself and become a qualified engineer.
Are you a proper plumber? I am, because I'm approved by WaterSafe. It's a UK register for qualified plumbers.
Scottish Water actively supports WaterSafe and promotes its members.
We do too, as the Drinking Water Quality Regulator, because it's our job to make sure that water in Scotland is safe to drink.
So, as a member, you and your customers are in water-safe hands.
With a listing on the largest online directory for approved plumbers, you'll reach more customers, as well as being promoted by Scottish Water.
You'll benefit from branding, which shows you're qualified and trusted.
WaterSafe membership also means more pipework and less paperwork.
At Scottish Water, we'll trust you to self-notify of certain types of plumbing. It'll save you time and it'll impress your employers. And if you need free advice on water bylaws, we're always here to help.
Being part of WaterSafe is great for my business. It's a transparent way for the public to know that I hold the relevant insurances and qualifications.
Using a WaterSafe plumber reassures me that I'm using a qualified plumber to help keep my drinking water safe and wholesome.
So, whether you're just starting out
Or an established company with years of experience in the tool bag,
getting the WaterSafe stamp of approval makes sense.
To find out how to become WaterSafe approved, Visit us at watersafe.org.uk/how to join.
When booking one of our engineers here at Celsius, you'll receive real-time updates on their location, so you can track them straight to your door, meaning you can save holiday days for actual holidays. Bet you didn't know plumbers could do that, eh?
Hey, my name's Alex from Celsius, and I just want to take a few minutes to talk you through your new boiler quotation. Now, you're best using our interactive quote tool on desktop. So if you're on mobile right now, you may be best to pull up a computer and work through it there. We have put together this interactive boiler quote to give you flexibility and control over your quote. You'll be able to clearly see your different boiler options and any additional extras or requests you've asked for, all while our transparent pricing will give you a live price of what you've selected. You can also then choose a few dates that suit for us to come and install your boiler to. We call this the white glove service. No boring PDFs here. So let me walk you through it. Here you can see 3 boiler options. Our senior engineer has handpicked these based on our recent visit to your property. You can see the survey they completed here on the View Survey button. Each boiler option has a list of what is included with each boiler. And with every boiler, you'll receive our Celsius aftercare for the duration of your manufacturer's warranty for your new boiler, and your first year's boiler service is on us too. I did say this is the white glove service. You can then see the pricing below each boiler. Now, we know that often replacing a boiler isn't expected, and so we have prepared some finance options for you below. You can hover over these and make tweaks to see a full, transparent breakdown of costs. If none of these boilers work for you, or if you have any other further questions about each boiler, then that isn't a problem. Just hit the Get in Touch button here, or give our office a call, and we can talk you through each boiler or amend the quote with some boilers that suit you better. If you're happy with a boiler, hit the button and then proceed to the next step. Now you can see the additional requests you've asked for. You can easily add them to your quote by simply ticking them, and you'll see on the right-hand side the breakdown of your costs, as well as a live total price. You can easily remove them too by just unticking the box. You're in total control. You can also see further details about other additional items included in your quote by just clicking the drop-down boxes. By clicking on the View Full Package tab, you can see a full list of what's included in your installations. Once you're happy, you can proceed to the next page. Now we are on the Optional Extras page. Here you will see a few extra products that our engineer recommends for your home. Again, simply select and they will be added to your basket. We also plant a tree for every boiler we install, which we think is kind of cool. So make sure to give that a wee tick too, so you're doing your bit for the environment. Once you're happy with this, you can head on over and find a few dates that work for us to come and install your new boiler. Please select up to 3 dates that work and see clearly if there's any additional cost for that particular installation day. Once you've accepted your quote, you'll receive an email from our team explaining the next steps. I hope you enjoy our white glove boiler quote experience. If you have any other questions or need further help with your quote, then please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Thanks again for considering Celsius Plumbing and Heating.
Connor had to put in a lot of work to secure his pre-apprenticeship at this company in Edinburgh.
I was grateful when I got it. It's not easy to find an apprenticeship nowadays. It is really hard, and you just need to be eager for it. You just need to keep emailing all these companies. It was difficult. It took a long time. Even for Celsius to email me back, it took a couple of months, and then eventually they asked me if I wanted to come in tomorrow for a trial.
Once that clicks in, it'll then send a signal to your motorised valve.
His employer has about a dozen staff. Usually there's space for one apprentice in addition to that, but it's getting harder to accommodate.
Most people coming into this line of work want to do apprenticeships, but it's a difficult route for people to take. In the past 5-6 years, there's a lot of people going down doing a gas course just to try and get into the line of work. We'd like to accommodate as much of them as possible, but like most employers, the funding, there's a lot of things that makes it quite impossible, to be honest. It's a big commitment to take them on, put them through their apprenticeship, keep them trained up, because at the end of their apprenticeship, you don't know what route they're going to take, to be honest.
The Plumbing and Heating Federation, SNIPF, say many businesses are being priced out. Its research found around 55% of businesses now say they're very unlikely to recruit an apprentice in the next 12 months. The total number of apprentices across Scotland still hasn't returned to pre-COVID levels and isn't keeping up with the rate at which experienced pros are now retiring.
The real issue at the moment is the cost for employers to take on an apprentice.
Ahead of May's Holyrood election, the industry is keen to see parties committing to improving the situation.
What happens next? We will take care of all of the paperwork by registering your manufacturer's warranties and promise to register your boiler with Gas Safe. This ensures that your boiler manufacturer's warranty and Celsius boiler aftercare is in safe hands. We also promise to remind you every year that your boiler service is due. Our manufacturer's warranty documents will be sent to you within 30 days of your boiler installation. Please keep these safe. Your new boiler comes with Celsius Boiler Aftercare. Our aftercare plan is designed to make things simple for you, so if your boiler ever stops working, we are only ever a phone call away. Visit our website to find out more. Now it's time to enjoy your new energy-efficient A-rated boiler. If you ever need to contact us, just get in touch on the number below.
My name is Mark. I've been a plumbing and heat installer since 2009. Completed hundreds of installs. Been Gas Safe registered for a few years now. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the day.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I've just finished my apprenticeship with Celsius Plumbing and Heating. Here's a few things to think about when you're looking for an apprenticeship. So I found Celsius when I was working for my last company. When I went for my first interview for my apprenticeship, I got told that to secure the job I needed to pass my test, which I was sitting 2 days later. So it really does help to have your driving license, because that's what any employer looks for. Since about 5th year at school, I sat a pre-apprenticeship course, which was 2 days a week for 2 years, and that helped me meet people from inside the colleges, and that really helps to know people, for them to know you, what you're like, and then to find a company to land your apprenticeship. You just have to send really formal handwritten letters out to every employer you can. Go into offices, send emails, phone up, anything you can to secure a place. A typical day, no day is the same. Every day is differently. You'll learn so much in your first year. You might just be handing tools out to your tradesman for the first year, but that's watching him, you'll learn so much. The thing I enjoyed most was how creative you could be with the job, because every plumber is different. There's no one way to do something. If I could give one piece of advice to someone looking for an apprenticeship, it would be get your driving license. Work hard, just tidy up after your tradesman, be keen and just work your hardest, because that's what any employer will look for. Upload your CV to the SNIPF website, get yourself out there, share posts on social media, go to like plumbing companies on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. Really engage with employers. Get your LinkedIn account looking good so employers can find you and you can find them. Really make an impression on employers. Even if you get turned down by one, it might be worth sending another letter a couple months later because they might be looking again. So to put yourself out there from the rest of the apprentices, just make an effort, clean your boots, look smart. Customer feedback about an apprentice is really big for an employer. Be determined to find a place. If you're not successful the first time around, don't worry about it. There's always another one looking. So just get yourself out there, keep trying and don't give up.
Ever get fed up waiting for your hot water to get hot? Or wonder how much water you're wasting while you do? If yours is anything like most homes, with combi boilers you'll wait over a minute for the temperature to change. Those minutes add up to around 21 hours per year and 2,350 bathtubs full of wasted water. Hardly energy efficient. Luckily, with one of our revolutionary water-saving valves, that can change. Our CombiSave valves actively reduce the amount of water and gas used while your water heats up. So, how does it all work? When you run your taps, the valve restricts the flow of water during your boiler's initial firing process until it reaches a set temperature and returns to full flow. This means it heats up faster while saving water. No more watching all that excess go down the drain. It's quick and easy to install, works with most combi boilers, and can be fitted by one of our experts during a standard 1-hour visit. Our CombiSave will make your boiler more energy efficient, using less gas to heat your water, reducing your carbon footprint, and it could save you up to £100 per year. Not forgetting all that extra time you'll have when you're not waiting for your water to heat up. To learn more about our water-saving valves, speak to one of our experts. Our homes have become our working space, our family space, our chill-out space, and our safe space. So when a plumbing or heating emergency hits and you need us, it's our priority to keep your space just that, safe. Our technology allows our engineers to ensure your safety. So, what are we doing? Every morning, our engineers go through a mandatory checklist. Things like, do you have any symptoms? Have you disinfected your hand tools, your tool bag? Have you wiped down your van cabin? All this information feeds back to our head office, allowing us to ensure consistency across all our engineers. Before arrival, we ring ahead and we keep you in the know about the measures we have implemented around social distancing. Once at your property, we run through our pre-job checklist, ensuring we are following all government guidelines. Inside the property, we disinfect all working areas and contact points, we keep our tools clean and we ensure a 2-metre distance from you, and we wear disposable gloves and shoe covers that once the job is done, we dispose of after every visit. Our job reports, sign-offs, invoicing and receipts are then all emailed or texted to you, ensuring a fully contactless visit. You can even sign from your own phone. If you have an emergency, please do not hesitate to get in touch. With 24-hour support,